Besaki Temple on the slopes of the volcano Gunung Agung. 5 days until Ekadasa Rudra and the beginning of a new century. In Bali, demons are more than a simple superstition. The word for demon in Balinese comes from the Sanskrit word for element. Ekadasa Rudra symbolically dissolves nature back into its raw elements so the gods can recombine them into higher forms, just as beautiful offerings are made from crude ingredients. The demon offerings from Sukawati have a very special destination in a mountain shrine high above the main temple. This is where the demonic Rudras first descend, so the Sukawati offerings will be the first ones that the demons taste. But not all of the preparations for Ekadasa Rudra happen at the mountain temples. This morning begins the Melalasti, the joining of the three worlds. From every village temple in Bali, processions stream for miles down to the sea, carrying the gods in mock chariots. By noon, they reach the sea to await the arrival of the demons. Thousands of offerings are laid out, and high priests summon the demons from beneath the seas. The demons swim up from the black depths towards the beach to feast on the offerings and to savor the delicious impurities. At the critical moment when the ceremony ends, a great wave comes and washes everything clean. It's taken as a sign that the demons are not displeased, a good sign for Ekadasa Rudra. Besaki Temple. It is now one day until Ekadasa Rudra. The offerings stream in from all over Bali. To satisfy the gods, most are renewed twice a day. Today is Mipapada, the day for animal sacrifice. One representative of virtually every Balinese animal will be offered. Some, such as the jungle quail, are rarely seen by the Balinese. There's even an eagle, which came on its own to the ceremony. With colored ribbons, high priests send the animals to the shrines of the demons at the 5 cardinal points of the compass. Here, priest of the south allows the incense to help induce a trance in which he will first lightly brush the animals with his sword, setting their souls free before their blood is actually spilled by other priests. Symbolically, their deaths dissolve the elements of nature so Shiva can recombine them into a more perfect order.
Ini adalah suatu kesempatan mereka entah bagaimana barangkali jasanya dulu, makanya mereka itu nanti sekarang jadi pakai upacara. Karena jasa, pada karma mereka itu disupat untuk kembali kepada unsur-unsur dulu. Itu maksudnya.
The Balinese believe in reincarnation and that death, whether their own or another's, should hold no fear. The welcoming dance of the ancient warriors greets Indonesia's President Suharto and a host of dignitaries. The presidential party was asked not to arrive by helicopter, for fear its passage would annoy the descending Rudras. Suharto's arrival awakens dark memories of another Indonesian president and a disastrous attempt to interfere with the timing of Ekadasa Rudra. In 1963, Indonesia was in turmoil. With the economy in ruins, President Sukarno faced a major political threat. The communists, the military, and the other political parties were scrambling for power. In an attempt to restore the people's confidence in his regime, Sukarno compelled the Balinese priests to begin preparations for Ekadasa Rudra, even though it was not the proper time. So, over the objections of the Balinese priests, preparations began. The Saki Temple is located halfway up a great active volcano, Gunung Agung. When the priests went to the mouth of the volcano for holy water, they found only smoke and ash, and Agung began to rumble. Idapadandagriya Sitaman was then the highest religious authority in Bali. It was his responsibility to try to carry out the Ekadasa Rudra at the wrong time.
Dulu di lereng ya, di lereng di atas kan ada desa di sana. Desa itu ada orang-orang di sana. Sudah dikasih nasihat oleh makhluk halus supaya pergi dulu dari sana. Sebab ini dari puncak akan ada lahar turun. Nanti kalau kamu di sini, nanti kamu dapat bahaya. Itu dikasih nasihat. Dia tidak mau. Sudah 2 kali makhluk halus itu datang. Juga dia tidak mau, akhirnya dia benar tuh. Hancur itu. 300 orang ada terbakar. Jadi abu itu semua. Verkool.
By March 17, 1963, 1963, great rivers of lava were pouring down the slopes of Agung in its first eruption in recorded history. Smoke and volcanic ash blotted out the sun over most of Bali. When the lava reached the plains, entire villages were wiped out. 100,000 refugees were driven from their homes, and many died of asphyxiation, burns, and later starvation.
Ini jawatan gunung api, insinyur geologi membilang, ini pura ini harus sudah hancur. Apa sebab? Sebab letaknya 7 kilo dari vulkan itu. Sebab ukuran gunung api 10 kilo dari kepunan mesti sudah hancur. Nyatanya pura Besakih tidak apa-apa.
Today, at high